So what I said was, I don't know what I said, but what I meant was, I feel like Netta now, right? I'm backpedaling and pre-popping. No, what I meant was, if she were to do something on her own.
Okay, guys, here is your compilation of the Darius Cooks and Tabitha Brown situation. Now, Darius, I'm guessing, caught some backlash. I've seen a lot of negative comments surrounding the things that he said. People was not feeling him messing with the person they referred to as the auntie of the internet. Check out his clarification for what he is claiming he meant by his statements.
Apart from Target, how much could she have made? And so I did a whole thing on Twitter, a whole thing on Instagram, a whole breakdown. And I'll get it and I'll post it over here so you guys can see it later. But here's what we came up with. She has, 4, 5, 6 million followers, whatever have it. Everybody knows this woman. And I am I'm a social media guy, right? So when you take that popularity, all I see is product being sold. And so I said, okay, everything's good. I'll take it all packed up to go. Absolutely. Actually, you know what? Let me tell you what you can pack up. The pasta, that pasta, and this pasta. Okay. The rest you can leave. Okay. Yep. And then I'll take that to go and a check when you get a second. Gotcha. Okay? No worries. Thank you. Okay. So what I meant was, or I said was, everybody knows though. So if she were, let's just give an example. Come up with a suite of products. Let's call it 10 products. 5 major, 5 minor. The reason you want major and minor because not everybody can afford your top product. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to leave people out. So that's why I offer a cookbook and, cast iron. You know what I'm saying? So you can go either way. Okay. I'm not freezing, you freezing. Deal with it. So anyway, what I said was, you do, I don't know how many followers she got because I don't follow her. But if they say 4 million, okay, if she got 4 million, 4 million is fine. Take the 4 million followers. Let's only convert 500,000 of the 4 million into customers. What I said was, if you only focus on the 500,000 followers and you come up with a suite of products and you launch, clearly you can take 75,000 of those followers and convert them into customers. The reason I said that is because how many of y'all got everyday skillets, cast iron, cookbooks, cutting boards, knives, and the whole bit? You see what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you anything I've heard. I'm telling you what I know. All right? So what I said was, focus on 500,000. You launch, the day you launch to 75,000 orders. We figured out from earliest live stream, if you launch to 75,000 orders, and half of those buy big ticket items on average, and half of those buy your small ticket items on average, you end up with something like $12 million. Something like 12 million, That's only on your launch. That's 12 million on your launch. So, what I said was, do it over a 12-month rolling period. Let's see what we can convert, what we can do over 12 months. So over a full year, right? Okay. So over a full year, if half of that other, because we said 500,000. So now you got 425,000 people. So 212 are buying your high ticket items. 212 are buying your low ticket items. We ended up with like 23 million on your high ticket and 10 million on your low ticket. So I think all combined over the course of a full year, it was like $42 million if she had done this on her own. Now, I recognize that everybody is not into doing social media and entrepreneurship. That's fine. That's fine. Everybody is not about entrepreneurship. So she may be perfectly fine with where she is, and that is okay. That certainly wasn't my conundrum. That wasn't what I was concerned about. You know what I'm saying? All I said was, there's a litany of things, given her popularity that could have happened. Well, you have to remember, when I say she's a fool, I mean it in a very joking way. And I'm gonna go a step further. She's a fool for doing that. I don't care if they paying her $3-4 million. She's a fool for doing that. How many followers does Tabitha Brown have? Millions, right? She could convert 1 million of her followers into buying a $56 air fryer. That's $56 million to your bottom line. She a fool for doing it. There's no goddamn way in hell I would have ever signed my name. But somebody I don't follow and don't know closely, calling them a fool is like Ryan calling me a fool. I don't know Ryan. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't take him calling me a fool seriously because I don't know him. So I guess what I meant in that moment was, it is foolish to be in a situation where there is a $42 million pathway in year one. I didn't say year two, girl. I said year one. Walk in Kroger, shop for your groceries, and when they say cash or credit, you say sold and see what happens. Know what I'm saying?
Honey, they only have the nerve to say foolishness. They only have the nerve to talk about folk. They only have the nerve to look down on folk. They only have the nerve to complain.
And I think what y'all did was y'all ran with it. And y'all said, oh, he being messy. He hating on her. This, that, and the third. Okay. Is that what you think I'm doing? She didn't ask for my opinion. You're right. She didn't ask for my opinion. But bitch, this is social media. Once you hit post, it becomes my opinion. Once you hit post, it becomes my fucking business. Once you hit post, I could comment about it. And get what she did. She hit post. You can't hit post and only want us to comment on stuff that you like. When you hit post, we comment on stuff you like and comment on stuff we don't like. Same thing with me. I could post something, you could say I like it. I could post, you could say you don't like it. That's your opinion, and I got to be okay with your opinion on what you don't like.
Okay, guys. So here is a clip from his Instagram live that he did, I believe, after his Facebook live, going more in depth about what he was referring to. I guess he was catching some backlash on Instagram, so he went a little bit further. Check out what he had to say.
Apart from anything else, because the first impression is already cemented in their minds with everything else that's already happened. So it's going to take at least a year of change management to happen, even if she were to break out and do things on her own. That would still take an absolutely long time to do. So now you have to now go back. Can she generate a level of income in her if she started her business? Yes, absolutely she could. Would it still be the same amount it could have been? No. If she worked on a plan and a strategy, could she get there? Absolutely. But who's to say she even wants to do this? Right. See, somebody says maybe she didn't want to start the. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Who's to say this is even what she wants to do? You know, entrepreneurship ain't everybody's lot in life. You know what I'm saying? It's mine, but who's to say that this is something that everybody wants? You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you missed opportunity. I can't show you missed opportunity in the context of this is what she missed, which is why you never heard me mention her name specifically in terms of what she missed, because I recognize that this may not be what the hell she want. I'm just telling you what I caught. You see what I'm saying? This may not be her. She may say, listen, I'm fine doing what I'm doing, and that's cool. That's cool. But I'm just telling you, this is how the conversation started the other day. And I guess, you know, when you hear sound bites or whatever the case may be, you think that, oh, he hating, oh, he talking. Okay, girl, I'm hating, sure. Like, I know how to generate that. Like, I know how to do that with no problem. Okay. And as somebody who intrinsically understands how to do this, the point I'm making is here's what was missed. Here's what could have been. Here's what could have happened. That don't mean if you tell somebody what could have happened, it don't mean you don't like them. You know, oh, baby, you could have gone to school and be a doctor. That don't mean I'm hating on you because I said what it could have been. I just showed you the numbers. You can tell me I'm lying all day long. You see what I'm saying? But when you see the numbers.
Okay, I'm going to follow this up with some snippets of his live from Facebook, you guys, that caused, I feel as though would cause the backlash that he received, okay? I'm going to put the links in the description box so you can watch the highlight in full. And let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Did he shade her? Was he rude? Let me know your thoughts.
Tabitha got her name on something. There's two different concepts. Target coming to you to use your name is one thing, and I'm gonna go a step further. She a fool for doing that. I don't care if they paying her $3-4 million. She's a fool for doing that. How many followers does Tabitha Brown have? Millions, right? she could convert 1 million of her followers into buying a $56 air fryer. That's $56 million to your bottom line. She a fool for doing it. There's no goddamn way in hell I would have ever signed my name. I don't give a shit how popular I was. I would have never signed my name to Target. I don't care if Target giving her $10 million. She could have started her own company. She could have sold her own product. $56 million out the gate. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way in hell I would have ever. 20 million ain't even enough. This woman has the ability. All she had to do was could have been me. Ain't no way in hell that could have been me. Ain't no way in hell.